Hi, my name is Sylvie. I help women look great and feel great through fasting and whole food nutrition. In today's video, we are going to talk about fasting and women's hormones. It is a very important topic because, as you may have heard already, fasting will affect women differently than it will affect men. And today we are going to talk about what these differences are, how intermittent fasting can cause hormonal imbalances, and how you can use it to correct your hormones. Then I'm going to give you some tips to help you practice intermittent fasting safely as a woman. And lastly, I'm going to share a few pointers to help you decide if it's time to take a step back or even stop intermittent fasting. One way that women may be more sensitive to intermittent fasting is that they have more ceptin, which is associated with reproductive functions. On top of that, women are more sensitive to hunger hormones. When it comes to studies to determine if intermittent fasting is safe for women, they are usually done on rats. And as you may know, rats are quite different than human, but that's what we have. And it looks like fasting has a different impact on female rats compared to male rats. For example, in one study where rats were either fed every day or fed every second day, it took about 2 weeks, and the female rats had signs of disrupted reproductive hormones. And another way that intermittent fasting can disrupt your reproductive hormones is through cortisol. When you are fasting, your cortisol levels increase, and that can be a good thing because cortisol helps put you into fat burning mode. It also may decrease inflammation and improve your insulin sensitivity. However, too much of a good thing is not a good thing, and in some cases, cortisol will have the opposite effect. It will make you gain weight and cause all kinds of uncomfortable symptoms like acne, thinning skin, easy bruising, muscle weakness, severe fatigue, flushed face, irritability, headaches, and difficulty concentrating. And that's why it's so important that you listen to your body to find out what impact intermittent fasting is having on your hormones. You may find that it has tremendous benefits, or you may find that it has some negative consequences. But keep watching, because we will talk about some things that you can do to make the most of your fasting efforts and to make sure that you practice intermittent fasting safely. The fact that intermittent fasting can have a negative impact on your hormones shouldn't stop you from giving it a try, because there are so many benefits associated with intermittent fasting and how it can help women not only lose stubborn weight, but also improve their health significantly. Fasting can actually be used to correct your hormones because it will improve your insulin sensitivity and also correct your hunger hormones. If you're prone to food cravings, for example, you'll find that intermittent fasting helps hugely with that. Most women who practice intermittent fasting find that they feel satisfied sooner when they do eat, and their cravings are reduced significantly. On top of that, it even improves your dopamine levels, and as you may know, dopamine is the happy hormones. I do have a few tips to help you make sure that you are practicing intermittent fasting safely, so that you can benefit from this reduced inflammation, improved insulin sensitivity, and the weight loss benefit that you can achieve from intermittent fasting. So the first thing that I recommend you do is that you start slowly. So you could start with 12 hours. Fasting overnight for 12 hours is a minimum. Everybody should be doing this. Your body needs a break from digesting the food all the time. Another thing that you can try is fasting for maybe 14 to 16 hours every second day instead of every day. That's called the crescendo method, and that's a method that's often recommended for women because women benefit from the phasing, from changing things up. And I have created a 7-day meal plan to help you to get started with the crescendo method. And if that's something that you're interested in, check the link in the description below and you'll find all the information you need there. Also, there are many variations of intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is not about just skipping breakfast every day or every second day. There's many ways to do it. For example, you can eat only 500 calories 2 days a week, or you can fast for 24 hours 1 day a week. Some people fast for 36 hours 2 days a week. So there's various approaches, and a big part of practicing intermittent fasting safely as a woman is to experiment, try the various approaches and see how they feel. No matter what approach you get started with, I recommend you give it a good try, at least 3 weeks or so, and see how you feel, see if it's helping you achieve your goals. I have another video to help you decide which length of fasting is best for you if your goal is weight loss. Then I will link it here, you can check it out. But I do want you to be aware of the signs that you should be looking for to decide if it's time to pull back a little bit, take a break, maybe stop intermittent fasting altogether. So look for the following signs: irregular menstrual cycles, hair falling out, poor sleep, slow recovery from workouts, mood swings, decreased libido, and cold extremities. So if you notice any one of these symptoms, maybe you can try a different approach, a different fasting method. I wouldn't give up on fasting altogether because there are so many benefits and there are so many ways to practice it safely. You could possibly try the fasting mimicking diet. The fasting mimicking diet is one of my favorites. I have tons of videos on that. You could also try a 10-day challenge diet. That's a bit similar to the fasting mimicking diet, but a bit more gentle. But no matter what you do, the important is that you focus on eating whole foods mindfully. You exercise regularly and you stay consistent. Nothing you will do will have a lasting benefit if you cannot make it a lifestyle. And whatever you decide to do to achieve your health goals, you need to stay consistent. You need to make it a lifestyle. You can't expect to do something for a few weeks and then go back to your old habits and keep the benefits. It's just not going to happen. In summary, the topic of intermittent fasting and women's hormones does not have to be complicated. It's all about experimenting and discovering how your body reacts. Pay attention, stay flexible, and you won't regret it. Intermittent fasting and fasting in general have really transformed my health, and I'm super excited to share everything I've been learning with you. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos on the topic, and comment below if you have any questions and if there's a specific fasting related topic that would be of interest to you, and I'll do my best to make a video about it. Thanks for watching.